Close your eyes. Get some rest. I'm by your side.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video and welcome back to another weekly vlog, or at least that's what I'm hoping this is going to be. First of all, I want to apologize if you guys can hear my fan going. The whole house fan is on and it's quite loud, so I apologize for that. But I did want to come on here and do a quick intro to this video, let you know what I'm reading. I'm gonna do a quick unboxing of Owlcrate Jr. and then we'll kick this vlog off. It is Monday. It is already the start of a crazy week. So Orion is officially 6 months today. It is the 15th of May. 15th of May, and he is 6 months old. I don't know where the time went. I don't want to talk about it. I might just cry. So apparently, in order to make myself feel better, we got a dog. What were we thinking? It is a 8-week-old puppy. So yeah, Kodiak Jones is downstairs in his crate. He's being crate trained. I will put a picture of him right here if you guys want to see him. I don't know how much he'll be in this video because my life is chaotic right now. So I'm going to try my best to get some type of footage for this video. It may be long, it may be short. Whatever I get, I'm just going to edit and upload, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm trying to get back into the swing of filming and editing, so I apologize for the lack of posting the last couple of weeks. It's just been so crazy and chaotic. We're trying to get Orion on a sleep schedule, and so many things come with every new milestone of baby life that it's just been so hectic. So without any more of the nonsense, let's talk about what I'm reading. I'm currently in the middle of The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. I started this one on Saturday and I got about 71% of the way through. I'm terrified to read the rest because I've heard that it's heartbreaking and I'm so scared to read it. So I will probably end up finishing that one either tonight or tomorrow when I am ready to cry. And I'm also reading The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy by Megan Bannon. It probably won't focus, but that's what I'm reading. It's the Fairy Loot edition. So I am not that far into this one. I am only 35 pages in. I just started it on Saturday as well, and I have not been in the mood for fantasy, and this definitely is a fantasy, but it's a fantasy romance, but it's a fantasy as well. And I don't know, I'm just not compelled to pick it up, but I probably will do so on my car ride to work tomorrow. So those are the two that I'm currently reading. I did just get a book in the mail, and that is Catherine Cowell's newest series, the first book in her newest series, and that is Whispers of You. The first book in the Lost and Found series is a hardcover. It's very pretty, but the reason I bought the hardcover and not the paperback is because underneath is the alternate cover, which has the people on it, and I just think that's absolutely frickin' stunning. So I'm excited to read this. Hopefully it's good. Let me just grab what's it called? Scissors to open up this box. All right, here is the theme for this month. Forbidden Magic. First thing I see is this necklace, it looks like. It's a trainee badge. Looks like possibly from Percy Jackson, if it'll focus. Hello? Very pretty. It's like on one of those like felt chains. Really cool. Might get somewhere out of this. If not, I'll give it to my sister. She'll love it, literally love it. So we'll see. Looks like we got a map maker puzzle. With this 192 piece puzzle, you have the power to build a fantastic world, just like our favorite map maker, Walt. Just make sure you use your powers for good. This map maker inspired puzzle was designed by Laura Trinder, and that is what it looks like. Very pretty puzzle. I love that it's not like super niche, and it looks like the colors are nice and fun, so I probably will do that. I love a good puzzle. Then we have this glycerin soap. It looks like a crystal. Very pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. It's the Leviathan Heart Soap Crystal, and it looks like there's something inside that you can possibly get when you get to the end of the soap. So fun. Then we have Shadows might want to be dark, but now you can drive them away with a little help of this Holopox inspired LED illusion light. USB cable included. Cool. I love the Nevermore series with Jessica Townsend. Ooh, this is so cute. Okay. You just put it right, or it should go right in there, but it doesn't fit. Tisk, tisk, tisk. How am I supposed to get it to go in there if it doesn't fit? Oh, okay, it fits, but barely. That's what it says. Small sparks make big fires. Super cute. And then you just plug it in and it lights up. I have another one of these that I haven't yet plugged in, so I'll have to get around to that at some point. We have what looks like a pin. The Kingdom Over the Sea. These are inspired by the book of the month. Come on, work with me here. Very pretty. And then we have the theme for next month, which is Wild Roots. And the book, which is of course The Kingdom Over the Sea. This is by Zora Nambi. We also have the recipe in the back there. This one is Sorcerer's Stewed Lentils. Really cute. And that's everything in the box. I'm not gonna take this out at the moment. How? There is worms inside the plastic. Oh, it's because it broke. I was like, how did that even happen? That makes more sense. All right, I'm gonna put this away. Hopefully I can get some good footage. I'm gonna spend the next few minutes or so trying to clean up my book room because it's a mess once again. So wish me luck.
Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day, but I'm right here, it's gonna be okay.
Hello friends, happy Wednesday. It's been a little while since I last spoke with you, but I just wanted to come on here and give you a quick update on my reading. Let me see. Oh, sorry, my book was down here on the floor. I wanted to pull it out, but I did start and finish. I don't know if I talked to you about reading this one, but I did start and finish The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy by Megan Bannon today, and I like this one a lot. This one follows Mercy and Heart. Mercy owns a undertaking shop where she takes corpses and like prepares them for burial and sends them off on the salt sea to go into their next resting place. And Heart is a marshal who kills these things called dredges, who are reanimated corpses that come back from the dead. It's like souls feasting on their bodies, and he goes out and kills them to protect the people of this town. It's like cops, but specifically for the undead. And when he kills somebody and brings back a body, he has to take it to an undertaking, and he ends up at Mercy's undertaking several times and on the job, and they end up having a really tumultuous relationship. They don't get along very well, and they really have a tough time with each other. And one day Heart ends up sending a letter to someone named Friend, and the letter ends up in Mercy's hands, and they end up becoming pen pals. And from there it is like a hate to love romance, and I liked this one a lot. I feel like it kind of heavily relied on the miscommunication trope just a little bit too much. I wanted a little bit more talking from the two of them that felt like forward progress in their problem solving, and that was a little frustrating with this one. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. The ending was really beautifully well done. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. The fantasy aspects of this was also very fun and exciting. I liked the humor. Sometimes the characters really grated on my nerves though. Mercy's family was sometimes insufferable to read about, and the way that they treated her. But other than that, I enjoyed my reading experience. I will be keeping this one on my shelves. I think that it's a beautiful special edition. I'm really glad that I have this, and I will definitely give this author a try in the future. We shall see if I end up liking anything else that she has written, but these end papers are just saying. If you're looking for a cozy fantasy, I think this one definitely falls into that category, and it was fun and cozy and cute, so definitely a good one. And then I'm sitting here trying to remember if I read anything else that I should update you on, but I genuinely can't remember anything else that I've read this week, so I'm just gonna double check. I did finish and read The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. That was really, really good. I gave it a 4.5 stars. I did cry at the end. I definitely got emotional. It was a really well done book. It is a small town, hate to love, slow burn romance, but it does have trigger warnings for cancer. And the main character's father has cancer, and so she flies to Alaska to learn a little bit more about him since he hasn't really been in her life. And she ends up falling for one of her father's pilots. Her father owns an aviation company, and one of her father's pilots picks her up from the airport and is a huge like asshole to her, but they end up having a really beautiful relationship, and I believe their relationship stems over the entire series. So I do need to read the rest of the books in the series, but the first one was really beautiful, very, very heartbreaking, very sad, but also very well done. So I enjoyed that one. And then I'm currently in the middle of Famine by Laura Delassa. I'm on page 178. I did start this one previously, so I started like 38 pages in. So I read, did I say 138? 178. So I read about 40-ish pages. Is that correct math? I don't know. So far, I'm liking it. Again, it's very formulaic, very much like the first two books in the series, but I do like the setting of this one and Famine as a harbinger of death. I don't really like him as a character. He's okay, but nothing too crazy. I feel like I won't really start liking him until he starts showing more of his sweeter side, which all of the Four Horsemen end up doing that at some point for the women they fall in love with. But it's definitely dark. These books are dark. There's a lot of death. There's a lot of killing. There's a lot of unremorseful killing. And it's very interesting to read about. But I'm excited to finish this one up. I do have the next book, Death, the last and final book in the series, on my TBR for next month. So if I can finish this one and read that one, that'll be another series that I can finish, especially because I've started quite a few series recently. So it'd be good to finish something up. I finally got my email about my Fairy Loot Crescent City books coming in soon, so that's great. I'm really excited about that. It was stressing me out. This has just been a crazy week in general with the dog. He's laying in his crate. He's being a very good boy right now. But also a new position at my job. I'm changing over as of tomorrow. I'm doing it all by myself because my coworker has officially left, and I'm doing this new job that I was only trained for 2 days to do all on my own. So it's going to be a stressful couple of weeks while I readjust to this new position and the heavy workload. So we shall see how it goes. I will keep you guys updated with as much as I can. I really need to come in here and clean this room, but I have so many other things I need to get done before that. So long clip per usual, but I'll give you guys an update when I have something else fun and exciting to talk to you about.
The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul, hold my hand, don't let go. I understand. I know it hurts, it wasn't fair. It's over now, so don't despair. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay.
Good morning, friends. I hope that you're doing well. I just wanted to come on here and give you an update on my reading since I didn't get a chance to update you this morning. I woke up early. I had some time to myself, but I somehow still didn't get a chance to update this video. My grandma watches Orion on Fridays here at my house, so I got distracted showing them the new puppy and talking with them and giving them, you know, regular updates. So I didn't get a chance to update you guys, so I wanted to just let you know what's been going on with my reading. I feel like so strange this morning because I ended up having to breastfeed Orion earlier than my alarm went off, and so I just ended up staying up. I was originally going to get up at 5:30. I got up around 5 o'clock, so I had some time to myself. I took the dogs out on a walk, so I just feel like a little like off this morning, but it was always my plan to get a little me time, so I'm not complaining. It's very new to me. But my reading, I am currently still reading Famine by Laura Thalassa. I am probably around like 65% of the way through that one, maybe even 70. I'm coming up really close to the end. I have about an hour and 20 minutes left of the audiobook, so it shouldn't take me too long to finish up. And I'm enjoying this one. I think that my time away from this series has actually done me a lot of good because this series is very formulaic. All 3 books that I've read so far are very much the same. It's the same premise, it's the same type of idea, just different characters. And sometimes I feel like the characters don't really feel that individual on their own either. The horsemen are cruel. The women, for the most part, are strong-willed individuals that fight back, have a little bit of snark, love to poke the buttons of these horsemen, even though they're supposed to be the scariest things to ever walk the earth. So, you know, some balls you have on you. But I am enjoying it. I think it'll probably be around a 4-star. I'm excited to finish up the series next month, and hopefully I can get down with Famine today so I can move on to some of the other books that are on my TBR. So that's my plan. I also started Ember of Night this morning by Molly E. Lee. This is on my self-destruct list, and I'm really trying to focus on that this year because I feel like last year I didn't really touch that list at all, and I want to be a little bit better about making those books a priority and or unhauling them if I know that I'm not interested in reading them. So that is my update on that. I'm literally like 3 chapters into Ember of Night, so I don't really have a full scope of the world or the characters, but we follow Harley. She is just about to turn 18. She lives in a very abusive household, but she stays for her younger half-sister named Ray, and she's doing everything that she can to get them out of that dangerous and scary environment. Ray is very much shielded from her sister's pain and torment that her father brings upon her. There is definite trigger warnings for child abuse in this. It is heavily depicted on page, at least in the first 3 chapters, so keep that in mind. It does have a trigger warnings section right at the beginning of the book, so read that if you are interested in this book at all. But you also have a fantasy plot line. I don't really know what it is. You have a prologue where you're introduced to the male main character. His name is Draven, and she might be the key. Harley might be the key. We don't know what the key is or what it's supposed to do, but he is hell-bent on making sure the key doesn't fall into the wrong hands. So if she ends up being the key, he has promised to kill her. And then they meet in a club on the dance floor. I believe it's purposefully arranged that he met her. He did it on purpose. And then he is now working at, he's now working at the deli that she works at. I'm assuming to watch over her for the next 8 days until she turns 18. So we will see how it all goes. I have no idea what I'm going to think of this book. So far, though, I'm enjoying the world, I'm enjoying the writing, I'm enjoying the characters so far. So we will see how it goes. I definitely put this on my list because it's been on my TBR for a long time. I picked it up on a whim at Target one day. I've never heard anybody talk about it. I read the synopsis and I was like, wow, that sounds really good. I know that there are now 2 other books in this series that have come out since I purchased the book, and I haven't even read the first one. So it's kind of on my priority list to knock off while I have the chance. So we'll see how I feel. I'll give you guys an update when I have something else fun and exciting to tell you. Dog updates. Cody's doing well. He slept all the way through the night yesterday and didn't cry a single time. And he is working on being potty trained, so that's good. Crate training is going well. He's not the best listener when it comes to like commands, so like sit, stay, but he is literally like 7-8 weeks old, so I'm not expecting the world, but we're working on it. So those are the current updates. Orion's doing well, my husband's doing well, I'm doing well. I'll talk to you when I have another reading update for you. friends, don't mind the AC, it's very hot in the car, but we are just getting ready to leave. But I wanted to give you an update before we did that, because I'm hoping there's about to be a good amount of B-roll, but we are just about to head off to the Cerritos library. This is a really beautiful library. I've heard a lot of really good things about it, and it has like a beautiful kids center, and I just wanted to walk around. My husband actually recommended that we go take a look, so we're gonna go do that, and then probably go to IKEA. I don't know, my husband got the urge to walk around in IKEA, so Orion's first IKEA trip. We're just gonna hang out for the day. I did get some reading done today though, so I did finish Famine by Laura Thalassa. I think I'm gonna give it like a 4-star. I liked it. I liked the characters. I liked the storyline, and I really liked how it led up to Death's story. But it is very formulaic. It's one of those that I enjoy Laura Thalassa's writing, and I liked the smut, and I liked the characters decent enough. Maybe I'll give it a 3.5. I'm not really sure. It's not the worst book in the series by any means. I think that at this point in the series, because it's all written so formulaically, it's like you already know what's going to happen, and I kind of guessed the big twist at the end anyways. So 3.5, 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I will definitely be moving on with Death in June. It is already on my TBR, so that is for sure going to happen. So I'll give you an update on any of the other books that I read. I did listen to a little more of Ember of Night, but not enough to give you any other solid information. So I'll check in with you guys when I have something fun and exciting to say.
Trying to wake up from a dream is harder than it seems. Birds are flying all around, some fall and hit the ground. This is where I should belong, inside a simple song. Running careless down the line, beyond the brink of time. I will love you till I die, on shaky grounds. You could never understand. The way I am is not what it seems. Tangled up in dreams. I'm tired in oh so many ways. Been gone for 7 days. I don't know why I can't explain. My heart delivers pain, and I got nothing more to say. I'm just bored in every way. I don't know where I wanna go, but I swear
Hi friends, I just want to come on here and do a really quick Owlcrate unboxing. I don't have the box anymore. I was cleaning up the room. I needed to throw it away, but I wanted to show you everything that was in it. Before I come on here in a few minutes and close out this vlog, I need to clean up my room first, and then I will close everything up because everything's quite a mess, and I don't have any of the books that I was reading for this week anyways. So, well, except for the two I'm currently reading. But anyways, besides the point, let's do a quick Owlcrate unboxing. So this is what all came in the box this month. I tried to keep it all together so it'd be easy to show you, but we have the theme for the month. It was Against All Odds, and that is the spoiler card if you want to pause and read it. We have theme for next month, If the Fates Allow. Looks like it's going to be Greek myth inspired, and that is the spoiler for next month if you want to check that out. Then we have the information, and then it has a little scanned QR code here for Bonesmith by Nikki Palpretto. It's a sneak peek to the book, so there's that. And then the first thing that was in here, it says, choose your words carefully, even the words you think, because they become seeds and seeds become history. And this is a wax seal kit. I've had another one of these come in a box before. If it'll focus, there it goes. It looks cute, and then there goes Bailey. Sorry, Bailey. Bailey almost lit the damn house on fire. Let's see if it'll focus. It has like a book on it. It's very cute. I don't know if I'll use it. I have another one of these, and I don't really have a need for it, but it's cool to have. Okay, I'm gonna try to be careful because Bailey is one little sound away from absolutely just losing her mind. Lay down, you're fine. We have this thing here that says, sometimes only through a story can a truth be heard. This is inspired by The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axio. And I think this is like a pencil holder case thing, but it has a detachable part. So if you can see there, it comes apart, and then you can slip it right back in. Bailey, it's okay, baby. It's okay. I know I scared you, but it's all right. And then in there also came these clear bookmarks. Kind of hard to see with the lighting, but they are clear bookmarks, and one is inspired by Daughter of the Moon Goddess, the Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, and Six Crimson Cranes. So these are pretty cool as well. We also got another pin. This is inspired by We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. It's trying to focus on Bailey and not on the pin, so let's see if we can get it there. There we go. And it's one of those book pins. Very cute. And finally, there's this bowl, another one inspired by The Lord of the Rings. So I don't know, I keep getting these ones and not knowing what to do with them, but they're there. So, and then we have the little inside scoop on that. So the book for this month is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. This is a very beautiful edition of this book. I did get a audiobook arc of this one, so I'm very excited to give it a go. Let's see. It's like I have to hide behind everything. On the back it says, I want your hand to be in mine no matter what comes. It's very, very pretty. And then it does have beautiful sprayed edges. So stop focusing on me, focus on the book. You get the point. Again, beautiful end papers. It also has some embossing on the front and the back. Don't mind my fingerprints, as well as some under the cover dust jacket art. That's what that looks like. Very pretty. The front says, even in the silence, I hope you will find the words you need to share. And the synopsis of this book says, when two young rival journalists find love through a magical connection, they must face the depths of hell in a war between gods to seal their fate forever. After centuries of sleep, the gods are warring again. About 18-year-old Iris Winnow, that's a weird last name, just wants to hold her family together. Her mother is suffering from an addiction, and her brother is missing from the front lines. Her best bet is to win the columnist promotion at the Oath Gazette. To combat her worries, Iris writes letters to her brother and slips them between her wardrobe door, where they vanish into the hands of Roman Kit, her cold and handsome rival at the paper. When he anonymously writes Iris back, the two of them forge a connection that will follow Iris all the way to the front lines of battle for her brother, the fate of mankind, and love. Divine Rivals is an epic enemies to lovers fantasy filled with the hope and heartbreak and unparalleled power of love. So this sounds really cute. I'm excited to give this one a go. I will pop the original cover up on the screen so that you can see it compared to the new cover. I like them both. I think they're both very pretty. I'm really happy with this edition from Owlcrate. So if you are interested in Owlcrate, I will leave my code in the description box below to get 15% off your first monthly box. All right, I'm gonna go clean up my room, and then I will come back to close out this vlog.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt.
Alright friends, vlog closeout time. I cleaned up my room to the best of my ability for the time being, and now it's time to close out this vlog. I read a lot more during this week than I actually talked to you about, but I'll give you all of my quick thoughts so we can close this video out because it's already getting longer than I thought it was going to be. So, The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy, I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was good. Miscommunication was a little bit too much for me, but that being said, still really enjoyed it. Definitely will give Megan... Hello? Can you focus on me? Hello? What's happening? There we go. We'll definitely give Megan Pan another try in the future. Not try, I would definitely like to see what else she comes out with. And I love this edition, so happy to have it. I also read Famine by Laura Thalassa. I settled on a 4-star for this book. Even though it is formulaic, as I've said many times in this video, I enjoyed it. I thought that it was a good bridge book to the last book in the series. That being said, I don't think saying a bridge book for this is a negative. I think that it finally gave something different to look forward to for this one and Death. So 4 stars, enjoyed it. Excited to finish that series up. Unfortunately, bad news, I DNF'd Ember of Night by Molly E. Lee. I got 44% of the way through and realized I just didn't care. I think that the premise of the book is very interesting, and I think that for people that are enjoying YA fantasy a lot more than I am currently, will probably really love this one, but I just didn't have any desire to continue to read it, so I decided to DNF. I'm trying to be more okay with myself when it comes to DNFing and just saying that I can be spending the time reading books that I'm loving instead of reading books that I know are going to be 3 stars. So that's that. I also didn't talk to you about this one, but I did start and finish King of Wrath by Anna Huang, the first book in the Kings of Sin series. I'm very excited that I got to read this one. I loved it. It was a marriage of convenience. I wouldn't say dark romance, but definitely has some darker themes. But it was very good. You definitely have a grumpy brooding hero, and the main character, Vivian, is very strong-willed, willing to fight for what she wants, except for when it comes to her family, who have signed her up for this arranged marriage. So I liked it quite a bit. I love it when you see a grumpy hero fall first, I think, and also I love it when they come back growling. I love that in a book, and I think that Anna Huang does it very well, and her sex scenes are top-notch. So love that one. I also read and finished The Tea Dragon Festival by Kay O'Neill, and I loved this one a lot. I gave it 3 stars, 3.5 stars. Graphic novels don't usually get a super high rating for me unless it's absolutely fantastic. I really loved the first one. I didn't love this one as much. I felt like it didn't have as much of a plot as the first book in the series, but I still really enjoyed it. It was a quick read, and I will definitely continue on with the series. Hopefully eventually own physical copies of that one as well. And then I'm in the middle of 2 books currently, the first one being Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I don't know how far into the book I am since I'm reading this on my Owlcrate edition, which is downstairs, but I'm enjoying it. Again, YA fantasy is not really my thing right now, so I feel like I would probably enjoy this a little bit more in the right headspace, but I'm still enjoying it. I'm feeling like, though, it's reading a little young. Maybe that's just, again, my mood, but it's reading a little young for me. A book that I'm thinking of that did YA fantasy really well is, what is this book? This Woven Kingdom by Tahara Mafi, and I feel like it's YA fantasy. It is very much a generic YA fantasy, I would say, except for I really liked the setting and the fact that it was based around BIPOC characters. But that being said, it's still very generic plot for a fantasy. And that one did it really well. It wasn't written young. Whereas this one, I've heard so many good things, but I feel like it's written very young and the characters are coming off very young. But I'm willing to continue because I like the writing and I like the setting of the book. So we shall see. And then I'm also reading The Naked Fisherman by Julie Ann, the first book in the Fisherman series. And this one, again, the character is acting very, very young for my taste. I'm on page 97, 100 pages in. And it's only like 240 pages, so I just need to finish the last 140 pages. But the character is a virgin who grew up in a Catholic household, in a Catholic environment, and she meets a man that is older than her by 10 years, who is willing to open her eyes to everything that's out there, but she acts very naive and unwilling to let go of her religious ways. And I'm not saying that's important for everybody, but for a book that's supposed to be a smutty book, I'm expecting more. So we'll see how I feel when I get to the end, but it is the first book in a series. I do own the second book. It came in my bell box, so hopefully I like it enough to continue on with book 2 because I do own them both. So that is my update. Everything that I was able to read this week. Quite a bit of reading got done, and then 2 more books that I'm in the middle of. I still have quite a chunky TBR left for the rest of the month, but I think I can do it. So this is everything. Let me know if you've read any of the books I talked about today and what you thought of them. Also, let me know any books that you were able to read in the month of, what month are we in? May, and what you thought of them as well. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. But that is the end of this video. If you made it to the end, leave a water emoji, any type of water emoji, whether that's a cup or a drop or an ocean or rain, whatever, just a water emoji. That's how I'm feeling today. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Thanks, baby. Turn it down like a sweet and ready.